Attention passionate Green Bay Packers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Green Bay Packers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Green Bay Packers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Green Bay Packers fans. Let's get to the news, all right. Folks, buckle up because what I'm about to tell you could be one of the biggest shakeups we've seen in the NFC North in recent years. Rumors are swirling around the league about a blockbuster trade that could send Joe Burrow, the Cincinnati Bengals, star quarterback, straight to the Green Bay Packers. Yes, you heard that right. Joe Burrow, the guy who's been turning heads with his surgical precision and leadership, could be donning the green and gold very soon. Now I know what you're thinking. This sounds straight out of a fantasy, but trust me, the league whispers are strong, and if it happens, it could redefine the Packers' fortunes for the next few seasons. Let's dive into the details of this potential deal, because it's not just about adding a new quarterback. It's about changing the entire trajectory of the franchise. Sources close to the league suggest that the Bengals, who are currently sitting at a disappointing 3-7 record, are seriously contemplating a rebuild. Cincinnati's management is aware that their defense has been a major issue, allowing an average of 28. 4 points per game, and with their cap space in the negative, something that puts serious pressure on them to make moves. They're looking at trading some of their assets to clear the decks for a fresh start. And here's where Burrow comes into play. The Bengals are reportedly willing to part ways with him in exchange for 2 first-round picks and a conditional third-rounder. This kind of haul is significant, especially for a team like Green Bay, which has been trying to upgrade its roster and build around a solid core. The Packers, who have been dealing with injuries to key players like Jordan Love, particularly an injured shoulder, and Malik Willis, who's been struggling to stay consistent with his wrist injury, would see Burrow as a game-changer. Imagine the impact of having a quarterback who's not only proven himself in big moments, but also commands respect across the league. Now, let's talk about Burrow himself because he's not just any quarterback. At 28 years old, he's already established himself as one of the most precise and data-driven passers in the NFL. His 2025 stats are impressive. Over 956 yards passing in just 10 games, with a completion percentage of 68. 5%, 21 touchdowns to just 9 interceptions, and a quarterback rating of 99. Those numbers aren't just good. They're elite. Burrow's 295, 6 yards per game and EPA per pass of plus 0.25 put him in the top tier of NFL quarterbacks. His career stats, with over 234 yards passing and 112 touchdowns, combined with his ability to run for an additional 200 yards and 12 rushing touchdowns, make him a dual threat that defenses simply can't ignore. What's even more remarkable is his advanced metrics. His completion over expected, CPOE, stands at plus 2%, which translates to about 280 extra yards gained versus coverage, a feat comparable to Patrick Mahomes' influence on the Chiefs' offense in 2025, boosting their offensive efficiency by around 18%. Despite a few injuries this season, most notably a minor elbow contusion, Burrow has played 95% of the snaps without a significant decline, and he's maintained a clean bill of health since 2023 with no concussions. That durability, combined with his elite precision, makes him a perfect fit for a team like Green Bay, which needs stability at quarterback and a leader who can elevate the offense. Now, why would the Bengals actually do this? Well, the reasons are pretty straightforward. With a 3-7 record and a defense that's giving up over 28 points per game, Cincinnati is facing a tough road ahead. They're also dealing with a negative cap space situation, which makes extensions for young stars like Jamar Chase complicated. Trading Burrow, who carries a hefty $55 million hit, for picks gives them some much-needed cap relief and allows them to focus on a rebuild, similar to what Cleveland did with Deshaun Watson in 2023, prioritizing youth and the future over immediate contention. It's a bold move, but one that signals the Bengals are playing the long game, focusing on 2026 and beyond, rather than trying to squeeze into the playoffs this year. For us, the impact of Burrow joining the Packers would be nothing short of revolutionary. With a 6-4 record but still facing some injuries and inconsistency at the quarterback position, adding Burrow would instantly upgrade the offense. We'd be looking at projections of over 500 passing yards in the remaining games, a 22% boost in EPA per pass, and a significant improvement in third down conversions, from around 34% to nearly 48%. That kind of efficiency would create mismatches all over the field, especially against division rivals like the Vikings, who have been vulnerable in their secondary, allowing nearly 25 points per game. Comparing Burrow to our current quarterback, Jordan Love, the difference is night and day. Love has shown flashes of promise, but his 88 passer rating and inconsistent play have left fans wanting more. Burrow's 99.2 rating, and his ability to throw an extra 2 touchdowns per game would make our offense much more threatening. It's like bringing in a seasoned chef who can turn a good meal into a feast. Plus, with a cap hit of only $1 million, a restructured contract would be feasible, giving the Packers financial flexibility to strengthen other areas, especially the defense. We've already seen how injuries like Rashan Gary's ankle have affected our pass rush, and Burrow's addition would help offset those losses by keeping our offense on the field longer and more efficiently. And let's not forget what this move could do for the Packers' Super Bowl aspirations. According to odds from ESPN, the Packers would see their chances of winning Super Bowl LX jump from around plus 1,200 to plus 500. Burrow as the X factor in the playoffs could push our win probability up by over 20% when playing at Lambeau Field, especially in snowy conditions that favor our tough, physical style of play. It could even turn the tide against division rivals like the 49ers, who currently hold plus 450 odds, or make us a dark horse similar to the Ravens' surge in 2024 after their midseason trade. This trade, if it goes through, would redefine the Packers as serious contenders once again. It's a bold move, yes, but one that makes perfect sense given how we've been navigating this season. It's about building a roster that can compete not just now, but for years to come with a quarterback who epitomizes leadership, accuracy, and clutch performance. For Cincinnati, it's a tough pill to swallow, but they're clearly gearing up for a rebuild, and sometimes you have to make these hard choices to set yourself up for future success. For us, it's all about whether this blockbuster deal becomes a reality, because if it does, the NFC North is going to look very different in the near future. And now, Green Bay Packers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential trade? Do you believe Joe Burrow is the missing piece to finally get us back to the Super Bowl? Or are you skeptical about how this could impact our team chemistry and cap space? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Green Bay Packers. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Green Bay Packers news. Whether it's on the field, in the front office, or in the league whispers, we're here to bring you the best, most detailed coverage of our beloved Packers. Thanks for sticking with us, and as always, go Pack Go.